My name is Aly Yeganeh. I'm a director of a film called Sibel's Silence, which is a film about a tragic story of invasion of a little town in north part of Iraq by the time that Islamic State were in power. And what happened in this little village, they murdered and took many young girls and women as hostages, and to make them really slaves, sexual slaves. And Sibel's Silence is the story of one of these poor girls who were bought by someone in order to take her away from this ordeal and to just help her to take her to France to continue to live. And the whole movie is about what happens to the victim of this terrifying ordeal, whether they can continue to live ordinarily or not. And that is the question of the film. Mm-hmm.
So where are you from?
France. This film is made in France, but the location was in several different countries. And obviously a film like that was very difficult to make because we had to cast a very young girl, age 12, because the same age as one of many thousand of these girls who were taken as hostages, by the way. And this is a fiction, so although this is a fiction, but it's based on a true story, and we had to cast a girl to play this role and to tell her the story of these girls. I mean, for the girls of 12 years old age, it was very difficult, but hopefully we got through that, and the girl who was portraying this role was very good in giving the true aspect of the ordeal of these people. Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about how this project came to be?
Yes. The project was, to me, it was absolutely obvious when the Islamic State invaded this little town of Yazidi people. What does Yazidi mean? This is a small religious community in north part of Iraq, sort of a Kurdish-speaking people, and they are just about, 500,000 people who do not share the same religion as the invader. And the invader wanted them to become like them. That is the maybe it's very funny thing to many people, but that was the story. And because of that, for the invader, who were radical Islamic groups, which was called Daesh, they were absolutely determined to wipe these people out, and it is now known as a genocide, which is recognized by United Nations, because many thousands of these people were taken as a prisoner, many hundreds of the men were absolutely killed, and many thousand women, exactly according to the numbers of United Nations now, 6,700 were taken as hostages, and 2,700 of them still missing, even after the end of this ordeal, and the invasion of this little town was in the August of 2014. So I think it's very important that many people should know about this story and to know what has happened, and apparently it's quite unknown.